This is the intro for the Hatcher show. He didn't want to do nothing, so he's standing there.
All right, my friends, here we have the actual welcome booster itself. And it's interesting to note that on the front here, it doesn't have anything talking about March of the Machine or tying it into any particular set. However, when you take a look at the back, it actually does have MTG machine right here, the little hashtag. So this is actually aligned with March of the Machines, just in a more subtle way. Now, taking a look at what's actually inside the booster pack is the real fun, to see what Wizards is prioritizing for new individuals who are coming to the game here. So we're starting out with a little welcome to the world of Magic card. Here are some cards to help get you started. And then on the reverse, it says, make new friends every Friday night. Your local game store has Magic events every Friday. So I like this. The fact that it's not jumping out of the gates with Arena right away is heartening. It shows that they are continuing to lean into getting people coming out to play. And considering these packs are given out at LGSs, it's a hose bag move to be pushing Arena hardcore in these anyway. So this is a good sign. Then we've got, all right, we're meeting Elspeth Tyrael. You got a little story chunk here. So Planeswalkers are still a part of the vision that Wizards has overall. It says, Elspeth joined the team of Planeswalkers attempting to stop the multiversal invasion of New Phyrexia, but it was too late. Destroying the Realmbreaker tree while it was connected to other planes would mean disaster. With the Silex about to detonate, Elspeth seized it and planeswalked away, sacrificing herself to save countless lives. All right, so that's a little bit weird. It's the Phyrexia All Will Be One storyline, but it's a March of the Machines. You'd figure they'd be further along in the story, right? But no big deal. And then never mind. Okay, here they have it. Reborn as an angel, Elspeth has returned to New Phyrexia without a moment to spare, ready to stop Elish Norn once and for all. What about Karn? Karn's the one who actually does it. Either way, though, this is pretty cool. Showing the transformation of regular Elspeth into Angel Elspeth, giving you a little taste of some lore. That's not too shabby. Oh, they've got a Throne of Eldraine foil forest next. That's an interesting choice. I wonder why they selected this one in particular. It does have some nice artwork and nice vibe. Maybe it's because we're going back to Eldraine this year. So for Throne of Eldraine 2, we're going to have this kind of flavor tie-in. But either way, looks nice. Pretty straightforward concept. This really just goes, yo, this is what foils look like. Then we've got a foil warm welcome from New Capenna. What a strange choice. Okay, so warm welcome is 1 green and 2 for an instant that says, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, create a 1/1 green-white citizen creature token. So, I mean, I don't really like this card as an introduction to Magic the Gathering sort of thing, but that's because I don't really like the flavor overall of Capenna in this vibe. Making citizen tokens, like, give me soldier tokens or beast tokens. Give me something more exciting than a waiter bringing a plate. Here's a warm welcome. Wanna, I don't know, inhale some air or whatever it is I have under here? This is a strange card. All right, after that, we've got something a little more straightforward. An angel. Who can't appreciate an angel, right? 2 white and 2, it's 2/4 flying lifelink, so you get your little flying buddy there. It goes, here you go, we got fun flying angels, and it's foil. You got Commander Sphere. This has been in every single welcome booster, if I am not mistaken. I've opened a bunch of them, and I'm pretty sure it's in literally every single one. Then we've got Hellkite Punisher. I literally have nothing to say about Commander Sphere other than it introduces the concept of Commander. And I've said that in every video that I've ever done about these. So it's like, okay, I get it. They're definitely obviously going to include that. Hellkite Punisher is 7 mana for a 6/6 flyer. 1 red, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's all right. You know what? I mean, it's a big fat flying body. It brings in dragons. People like angels and dragons, so having iconic creatures. The whole idea of fire breathing, like this ties together flavor-wise really well. The flavor text says, we'll pay no more tribute to that tyrannical lizard. A new age starts today. Mayor Cadram, now deceased. That was the last thing he said before the dragon burned his entire village. So that's fun. That's got the right kind of flavor. Oh, this is cool. Bestial Menace. So 2 green and 3 for a sorcery. Create a 1/1 snake, a 2/2 wolf, and a 3/3 green elephant. This is the idea of summoning up a whole army out of one card. It's got a great vibe. The flavor concept is on point. You can see in the artwork the tokens that are being made. Like, this is very straightforward design that is also satisfying. When you've only seen creature cards so far and you go, wait, hold on, I can get multiple creatures like this out of a card. I like this better than the other. What was the other card that we saw that did this kind of similar thing? This, like, that makes a 1/1. Like, this feels muddy in terms of a concept. You're like, a warm welcome. I get a 1/1 and I look at the top 5 and get a whatever. And you go, okay, what's going on here? I'm not 100% sure. The butler's going to make me suck his air. And then you've got this, where it is a very clean concept. Your magic is summoning up the squad, right? So then you've got, we got a Planeswalker in here now. Chandra, you haven't been in these before. Chandra, Heart of Fire. 2 red and 3, 5 loyalty, +1, discard your hand, then exile top 3 of your library. Until end of turn, you can play cards exiled this way. +1, 2 damage to any target, -9. Search graveyard and library for any number of red instant or sorceries. Exile them, shuffle your library. You can cast them this turn, add 6. So, this has that big in-your-face Planeswalker oomph, you know? It's interesting that they chose not to include Elspeth. You know, with the whole flavor blurb, it would probably be a better choice. But ultimately, this is a pretty straightforward Planeswalker that doesn't have too much crazy convoluted nonsense going on. It's just, let's go overboard. What do we got after that? Join the Magic community. You got Fibblethip hanging out at a game shop. Talk with local store about your first purchase. They'll help you get started. Again, leaning into the LGS. I dig that. Then we've got a soldier token. Wow, look at that, man. 1/1 lifelink. That's cool. This soldier looks intense. You got some serious power flowing in the eyes there. That could represent the lifelink. I dig it. Sword driven down. The whole darkness around them, but it's lit up. This is great. And this is... Wait. Why don't you have a token that goes with any of the... This pack makes 4 tokens. Why does this... Is there anything in here that makes this? Is this a soldier? This is like a token that would go with Elspeth. All right, anyways. Hey, Siege Rhino. Wow, that's a beefcake, man. Siege Rhino. This guy was a big deal when he came out in Standard. 4 mana, 4/5 trample. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 3 life. You gain 3 life. That's a great feel to it overall, right? You're not paying that much mana. This is introducing the idea of a multicolored card and how, wow, for 4 mana, like if you do a straight up comparison in this pack, these both cost 4 mana, but what you get is wildly different. Sure, this has flying and this doesn't, but this is a 4/5 trampler for 4 mana that smacks everybody when it shows up for 3 life and you gain 3 life. Like, this is obviously way better than this. So you've got that concept in here as well. And the artwork. Okay. Then we've got Defiant Bloodlord. Get you a big fat vampire for the vampire lovers. Another very popular creature type. So it makes sense to include this. 7 mana 4/5 flyer. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. That's pretty sweet overall. Like, that's a fun, big, flashy ability for noobs, and you go, whoa, okay, hold on, like, how do I gain life? Oh, with that Siege Rhino and then this thing together? What? Like, that's fun. Flavor text says, despite their bravado, mortals are fragile. If Zendikar is to endure, its lords must save it. There you go. That gives you an idea of the kind of lords of Zendikar if you're new to the game. The artwork's pretty crazy, too. After that, we've got an introduction to showcase styles. I love stained glass magic cards. This looks awesome. The card itself is very underwhelming, right? 6 mana for a 3/3 flyer. Whenever you cast a instant or sorcery spell, you make a 1/1 white soldier creature token. And even the token was a soldier, but it has lifelink. Like, this is what? 5 different tokens that get made. A citizen, a soldier, 3 different animals, and none of them were done with that choice. Okay, anyways, it's just weird. I'm getting caught up on that. So yeah, this guy is 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer that has whenever you cast an instant sorcery, get a 1/1. So that's a fun concept, and the artwork is awesome. And it looks like they have included the code for the Sneak Squad Arena deck as well. I don't know if this is the new one or if this is the same actual arena deck that came in the previous Welcome Booster. It's difficult to recall. It looks like it has a Kamigawa vibe to it, right? Sneak Squad says Nizumi to me. The color of the sky says Kamigawa. So we'll see. Whoever gets this code first, enjoy it.